Let your hands come to rest somewhere on your lap, your thighs, knees. Unfurrow your brow and clench your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Sit up a little bit taller. And begin to exhale your breath out all the way till it's as empty as you can get it. Breathe in through your nostrils, please. Fill it back up. Out through your mouth, exhale, let it go. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Stretch your arms over your head. Deep breath in. Bring your hands together at your heart. Exhale, side out, let it go. Pressing your palms together. Sitting up tall, sealing your lips. Breathing through just your nostrils now. Maintain the fullness and depth of the breath, maybe even letting the breath get deeper as you add in the element of sound to your intentional breath. Should feel as though there's a vibration, the back of the throat that's moving through the body. And that vibration is creating sound, like the sound of a loud whisper or distant sound of the ocean filling up the space around you. It's this breath with sound that we'll use throughout our practice. So try to get as comfortable with it now as you can without movement or anything else going on. You can just focus in on this breath. And the next time you exhale, exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Keep your eyes open. Come forward to your hands and knees. Let's start moving. All right, friends. Thanks so much for being here. Got a few people joining in. Great to see everyone. Hello, Vittorio, Sammy. Hi, Bree, Fatima, Kathy. Let's come into tabletop position. In fact, if you can, please bring your knees a little bit in, just a little bit closer. Spread the fingers nice and wide and press down through your hands. Should feel a pretty firm sensation or sense of grounding underneath you. So to find that, we're going to press to the inner edges of the hand first. Press to your pointer finger knuckle. Press to the inner edge of your wrist where your thumb and your wrist meet. Don't let that go. Now press to the outer edge of your hand, your pinky finger knuckle, the outer edge of your wrist pressing down. Keep that. Keep those four corners rooted. Lift your palms up. So even as the palms come up, you're still pressing through the four corners of the hand. And as you lower the palms back down, you're extending through those four corners. Push down. Ready? Lift up and push down. Press through the four corners of the hand. Lift the palms up. Lower the palms down. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the palms down. Walk your knees in just a scotch closer. Lean forward a little bit, keeping your weight over your wrist, not letting your weight rock back. Rocking forward, lift up to your fingertips now. Should be a little bit of effort, like your hands are doing a push-up. Lower the palms down. Lift up to your fingertips. Lower the palms down. We'll do that a few more times, going 5, lean forward, 4, lean forward, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up on your fingertips, please. Bring your chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, round into your back. Scoop your tailbone under, press down through your finger pads. Grip the mat with your fingertips a little bit as well. Inhale and cow pose. Spin your thighs back, lift your chest up. Exhale and cat pose, chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone, round in. Inhale and cow pose. Thighs back, chest. One more time. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Sit all the way back onto the tops of your feet, please. Shake out, tuck your toes, tuck your toes. Sit all the way back onto your feet with your toes tucked. Sit back onto your heels. Shake out your hands a little bit. Take your arms up to the sky. Spread your fingers wide. We're going to go open, close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Bring your hands back down to the ground, palms facing up. Point your fingers in. Rock it out side to side. Side to side rock. Let's go for 5. 4, that is so intense. 3, 2, and 1. Please turn your palms face down. Point your fingers back towards your thighs. Lean into it. Let's take another round of cat-cow. Exhale. Look back, round forward. Cat pose. Inhale, shift back. Cow pose. Press your thighs back. Lift your chest. We'll keep it going. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest, rock forward. Inhale, cow pose, rock back. Exhale, cat pose, rock forward. Inhale and cow pose. Sit all the way back. Now we'll sit on the tops of the feet. Press down into the tops of your ankles. You know, this could be enough. This could be the edge of where you find comfort here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, lean back, please, and let your knees come up off the mat. Come up to a little bit more. Keep lifting all the way up to your toes. Oh, yeah. And when you're ready, lower your knees back down to the ground. Walk your hands forward. Let's onto our hands and knees again. Stretching now into some twisting movement. Reach your left arm out to the left, please. Thread your left arm underneath you. Land on the back of your left shoulder. Land it on the left side of your head. Oh, that feels so good. Reach your right arm over your head, please, and stretch. Keep reaching out through your left fingertips. So that's going to stay active. Extending out through your left hand. Draw your navel in. Roll your right shoulder back a little bit more if you can. Place your right hand back down and open the left arm up to the sky. Supported side plank pose. Take your left arm up and Step your left foot back, reach to your left fingertips up and over your head, look up, lean back, breathe in, please. Exhale, step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Left hand comes down inside the left ankle, look forward, rock forward, lunge. Stretch through your chest, stretch through your legs. Exhale, straighten your left leg, flex your toes, pull your hips back, tone your thighs, drop your gaze. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Scissor thighs together, then press out through your feet, stretch out through your chest. Exhale, straight legs, flex your toes, pull your hips back. Inhale, lunge, rock it forward, scissor thighs, and stretch through legs, pull forward to your chest. Exhale, straight legs, flex your toes. Rock forward, lift up your back knee, press down through your hands, sweep your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Press through your hands a lot. Lift your left leg up nice and high, big breath in. Exhale, left knee to left shoulder, rock forward, tap your left arm. Send it up and back, please. Bring your left knee into your nose, rock forward, round into your spine, press through your hands. Inhale, send it up and back. Left knee crosses the body, take it over to the right side, hold it there, stretch your left leg out to the right. Pause. You can keep both hands down if you choose, or lean into your left hand and open your right arm up to the sky. Stretch out through your legs. Stretch out through your arms. Lean back a little bit. Place your reach your right hand forward. Now it's going to get a little trickier. Right arm reaches forward. Slowly start to take your left leg back. Come into this balanced plank. Right arm reaches forward. Left leg might hover up off the ground. We'll hold it here. If you want to bring your right knee down, you can. For 3, take as many steps as you need. Right arm forward, left leg lifted. If you want to bring your right knee down, you can. 3, 2, 1. Both hands down, lower. Chaturanga. Cobra Pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Oh, that just happened. Lift up to your toes, lower your knees to the ground. Inhale, reach your right arm out to the right. Thread your right arm underneath you, land all the way on the back of your shoulder. Head down, breathe, reach to your right fingertips, walk your left hand to the top of the mat if you'd like. It's gonna make it a little deeper. Tone your thighs, spin your thighs back, move your hips to the right, draw your navel in and twist. Bring your left hand back down in front of the face. Press down through your left hand and sweep your right arm up to the sky, please. Big step back with your right foot. Reach forward, lean back, inhale. Right foot steps all the way to the top of the mat. Both hands down inside the right ankle. Look forward and lunge. Scissor your thighs together. Then from the center of your hips, stretch out through your legs. Pull heart forward. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Flex your toes, pull your hips back, tone your thighs. Let's go again. Inhale, rock forward. Scissor thighs together, press through your feet, stretch through your legs. Exhale, extend through the right leg. Flex your toes, scissor thighs together, stretch through the legs. One more time, rock forward and lunge. Deep lunge, pull your heart forward, stretch it out. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex your toes. Rock forward, press to the hands. Lift your back knee up, take it back, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up and back to the sky. Lift up to your right inner thigh, press back to your right heel. Can you extend more, then maybe lift higher, but keep the extension. Inhale, right glute fired up. Exhale, right knee to right shoulder, rock forward, tap the arm. Lean forward a little bit, send it up and back. Right knee into your nose now, bring your nose to your knee. Inhale, send it up and back. And now we'll cross the body, right knee to your left shoulder. Stretch your right leg out to the left. You can stay right here. Right arm, right foot reaching out towards the left side of the mat. Or if you want, you can open your left arm up to the sky. Bring your back heel down. Stretch out through your legs. Stretch out through your fingers. Good. Lean back a little bit. That's it. Calming back. And we'll place, we're not going to place anything down. Reach your left hand forward. Left hand reaches forward. Really push down through your right arm a lot. And start to take your right leg back so that you're in that hovering plank. If you need to just take a few taps, that's fine. Do the best you can. Lift your right leg up until your glute is really fired up. Belly in, reach your left hand forward for 3. Lift everything up, 2. You got it. Opposite arm and opposite leg. And 1. Lower the hands, lower down. Chaturanga. Nice job. That's how you wake up in the morning. Cobra Pose, inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, please. Please step your left foot just forward of your right foot, taking your left heel just in front of your right big toe. Now lift your right leg up, stretch it back. We'll place the right foot just forward of the left foot, right heel to left big toe. Again, please lift your left leg up, nice and high, stretch it back. Left foot steps just forward of the right foot, right leg lifts up, nice and high, stretch it back. Right foot steps forward of the left foot. One more time, left leg lifts up and extends out. Press to your heel. Left foot steps between your hands, please. Right leg lifts up, don't rush it, lift it, extend it, hold it. Right leg up, and then step your right foot between your hands. So I wanna make sure you're not just swinging your leg up and stepping it forward. We're getting that lift, hold, and extend action. We're building strength through our range of motion. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen your spine. Watch, so if you can see when we're doing those, because we're gonna do them again, rather than just being like, we wanna get that nice lift, extend, and stretch action, then stepping the foot forward. So it's not a swinging step, just so we know. Exhale, fold in, nose to knees, please. Inhale, rise up, push down through your feet, reach your arms to the sky. Grab a hold of your right wrist, side bend over to your left side. Tone your thighs, squeeze your glutes, lift your navel, press to your feet, stretch to your fingertips. Inhale, come back up, switch sides, grab your left wrist, pull up and over to your right side. Tone your thighs, squeeze your glutes, press down, reach out for your fingertips. Inhale, pick it up. Cactus your arms, exhale, slide your shoulders down your back, lift into your chest to open your heart. Now we'll take it to chair pose. Reach the arms up, bend your knees. Hug your shins in, spin your inner thighs down to the ground. Then lift your navel in, sit low. Bring your hips to the height of your knees. Get low. Very good. Good cat line. Exhale, forward fold. Nice and all the way in, nose to knees. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen. Your choice to get there, stepping back to plank or hopping back to chaturanga. Make sure if you jump back, you land with bent elbows. Right, so some of us who just saw jump back and land with straight arms. Make sure you land with bent elbows. Really important to keep our joints nice and protected. Take it back. Cobra pose or upward dog. Shoulders back, heart forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Now pause, hold it. Stretch through your right heel, lift your right thigh, don't rush it. Right foot steps just forward of your left big toe. Pause. Make sure you're not swinging, but holding, lifting, stretching. Lift your left leg up, stretch it back. Step your left foot just forward of your right foot. Maybe you don't go up as high, and that's fine. Work on trying to find a balance of extension and lift. Inhale, right leg lifts up and extends out. Maybe you come up to your left tiptoes. Right foot steps forward. Left leg lifts up. Stretch it up and back. Extend through the heel. Left foot steps forward of the right foot. Last one, and I know it gets a little bit challenging here at the end. Lift your right leg up. Stretch to the heel. Right foot steps between your hands. Lift your left leg up. Hold it. Stretch it up and back. Left foot steps next to right foot. That's much better. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus the arms. A little bit more of a back bend. Tone your thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Lift into your chest, please. Chair pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take your hips back. Hug your shins in. Spin your inner thighs down. Lift your belly, sit low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Remember, if you jump back, landing in elbows bent position, even if that means landing on your stomach, take it back to Chaturanga, not to straight arms, to bent arms, already at the bottom of your push-up. Chaturanga. Cobra Pose, lift your gaze, look forward, not up. Roll the shoulders back. Lift into the bottom of the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. You can step or hop your feet forward, feet to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Stretch the heart forward. Exhale, fold in, nose to knees. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms to the sky. Once again, cactus the arms. Curl it back, going even, maybe a little bit deeper. Thighs back, hips forward, chest lifted. Chair pose, inhale, squeeze the glutes, take your arms up. Get really low, fingertips stretch to the sky. Belly lifts up, legs are active, get lower, even lower, even lower. Nice, Anna, exhale, forward fold, good Katrina. Sweep the arms back. Interlace your fingers, please, behind your back. Now, squeezing your palms together so that your hands are touching all the way. Make sure that your hands are pressing into each other. Remember those four corners of the hands that we talked about earlier, inner edges and outer edges. Press the four corners of the hands into each other. Ready, extend your knuckles up to the sky, please, and stretch the knuckles up and over your head. Make sure your legs are as active as they can. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs back, broaden your hips. Lightly engage the glutes and press through your feet. Stretch through your knuckles, fold. One more breath here. Bring your hands down to your low back. Slide the hands down to the ground. Inhale, lift up halfway. So to jump back, lean forward a little bit into your hands. That way you're already starting to bend your elbows. As your feet go back, your heart goes forward. You land with bent elbows to jump or step back. Good. So Pasquale, make sure you're bending your elbows and landing in like the bottom of a push-up, okay? Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Nice. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky, please. Bring your left knee to your left shoulder. Step outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee down to the ground. And circle your left arm up and back to grab your right foot. Grab a hold of the foot as best you can. Start to squeeze the heel in towards your bum here. Something that I like to do that I find really helpful to warm up into the quads and kind of get some nice stretch for the hip flexors. You're going to squeeze the heel into your bum. So let's use the left hand to pull the right heel towards your outer hip or your butt. Now kick the foot into the hand and lean back more. Pull the chest forward and open. Again, squeeze the heel in, lunge deeper. Kick the foot back, pull forward into your chest. Squeeze the heel in, lunge deeper. And kick the foot into your hand, pull your heart forward, lean back. Unwind, release the left hand down to the ground, please. Pick up your back knee, Step your right foot, to the outside of your right hand. Come down and squat. Heels in, toes out, thighs wide. Squeeze your heels together, thighs apart. Place your hands down, lift your hips up, forward fold. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 2 more like that. Inhale, squat, bend your knees. Exhale, fold, lift your hips. Inhale, squat, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold, lift your hips. From here, we're going to come all the way down to seated. Bend your knees and lower your butt all the way down to the ground. Lift your feet up, boat pose, feet together, thighs together. Feet active, so you can point or flex your toes. I like a nice pointed toe for our boat pose work. Squeezing the midline, drawing thighs to ribs, extend your legs up to the sky. As best you can, hold the legs up, reach forward to your fingertips. Lift into your chest, slowly lower back. Ardha Navasana, slow, 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 hold it. Listen carefully, roll over onto your right hip. Keep your shoulder blades and your ribs up as much as you can. Reach towards your toes with your fingertips. Hold and breathe for 3. Squeeze legs together. Extend out to your toes, 2. And 1, come back to your back. Roll over to your left hip. Same thing, keep your ribs lifted as best you can. Reach to your fingertips. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come onto your back. Ready? Lower your head down, lift both legs up to the sky. Reach your arms over your head. Keep the legs lifted nice and high. Breathe. All right, listen carefully. Lower your left leg down. Now left leg down so I can see you guys first. Left leg down, stretch through both legs. Curl up, reach out to your right side. Reach to your right hand, pulse it. 5, pull your belly down, legs active. 4, belly down. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Take your head down, arms over your head, lift your left leg up. This is it, the last one. Lower your right leg, reach out to your left, legs active. Ready, reach to your left reach to your fingertips, stretch to your legs. Pull your belly down, going 5. Sorry, I'm trying not to hold this here too long. 4, you got it. 3, belly button pulls down to lift up. 2, so you're engaging your abdominals to create this contraction. 1, hold it. 3, 2, 1, lift both legs up, arms over your head. Bring your knees into your chest. Oh my goodness, that just happened. Go ahead and rock your way up to chair pose with as little momentum as possible. And place the feet down, reach the arms forward, squeeze your thighs together, come up into chair pose, please. Stretch up to your fingertips, get really low, bend your knees, get low. Exhale, forward fold, sweep the arms back, interlace your fingers, opposite clasp behind your back, please. Palms squeeze together, bring all 4 corners of the hands to touch. Seal off the bottoms of the wrists. Extend up through your knuckles, press down through your feet, fold in. Couple of breaths here, open the shoulders. Place the hands at your low back and slide the hands down to the ground. Inhale, lift up, halfway lengthen. Step or hop back, Chaturanga. Make sure if you're jumping back, you land with bent elbows. Otherwise, just step back, right? Inhale, Cobra Pose or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Please lift your right leg up to the sky. Stretch it up and back, reach to your toes, lift to your thighs, stretch both legs, press to your hands. Right knee, right shoulder, step outside of your right hand, please. Lower your left knee down to the ground. With your right hand, reach forward, circle it up, reach back. Make sure you're in a nice long lunge. Walk your left knee back a little bit more if you can. Reach back to grab your left foot and squeeze. heel to bum. And you work on that rotation. So rolling your right shoulder back and rolling your left shoulder back. You have to really push through your left hand so that you can rotate your shoulder externally. Make sure you're not letting your left shoulder dump in. I'm exaggerating for effect, but you really want to work on opening up across the chest. Squeeze your heel into your bum, please. Deepen your lunge if you can. Kick the foot back into your hand. Pull your heart forward. Lean back a little bit. Squeeze the heel to the bum. Deepen your lunge. Kick the foot into your hand. Lean back. Open up the heart. One more time. Squeeze in. Deepen your lunge. Keep rolling the left shoulder back, Pablo, and then kick the foot into the hand. Open the heart. Yeah, that's it. Press through your left hand. Roll the shoulders back. Pull your heart forward. Release the back foot. Place the right hand down. Step your left foot forward. Come into a squat. Heels in, toes out. This time, instead of all the core work, we're just going to put it to work, crow pose. So this is a great way to integrate the core work that we've done into action. We've built on being stable with the plank. We worked on the contraction with the crunches. We want to be able to integrate that core strength into our movement. Otherwise, what's it for? Spread your fingers wide. Place your hands down. As you lean forward into your crow pose, already starting to create a contraction and using your abdominals. Lift your thighs into your ribs. Pull your thighs up into your ribs. Bring your ribs and thighs to connect, okay? Lean forward, bring your knees to your elbows or the backs of your arms, but don't let the knees just drop onto the arms. Keep lifting, thighs to ribs. Don't lose that integrity as you lean forward and maybe lift one or both feet up. If you're pulling up thighs to ribs a lot, your feet will want to just come up on their own. Pressing through the hands, nice breathe. Hugging forearms in, lift thighs to ribs, squeeze heels to bum for 3. Do your best, 2. And 1. Step or hop back. If you hop back, bent elbows, Chaturanga. Cobra Pose. Downward facing dog, please. Nice job, my friends. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Press through your hands. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Bring your left knee into your chest, please, and step between your hands. Great. Rise up, crescent lunge. Press down through your feet, reach your arms to the sky. Take a moment, breathe. Tone your thighs. Make your legs really strong and active. Legs are hugging the midline, shins hug in. Thighs are drawing to hips, scissor thighs together. You've got lots of integrity here, lots of stability in your foundation. Let's expand from the center of your hips. Push down into your feet to stretch through your legs. Lift up into your chest, reach back, open your heart. Bring your hands together at your heart. Turn to your left and hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Palms pressed together. Right elbow to left thigh, twist. Right elbow to left thigh, twist. And if you need to bring your back knee down for support, you can. Always have the option of working to create a more stable foundation. Palms pressed together, lift your chest to your thumbs. Can you keep your back leg really strong? Inner right thigh lifting, outer left hip reps back, lunge deeper. Very good, friends. Release your hands down to the ground, inhale. Go ahead and lift your right leg up off the ground, standing splits. Now we're sort of gonna twist the other way. Bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left hip. Walk your hands over towards your left and take your right hand all the way out towards the left edge of the mat, as far forward and to the left as you can. Pulling your right hip up and over, squeezing your right heel into your bum, lifting the right hip up. Good, Vittorio. Squeeze heel to butt more. Heel to butt squeeze. Yeah, that's it. Breathe. Walk your left hand forward. Lean back. One more breath, friends. You got this. All right. Very nice job. We're taking it back. Step your right foot back. Rise up now. Warrior two. Right foot steps back. Nice long stance. Just take a breath for a moment. Find your warrior two. Left toes pointing forward. Right toes turned in. Feet are pretty wide apart. I would say your ankles are more or less under your wrists. If you can get there, please get there. Tone your thighs. Squeeze heels together. Lift thighs to hips. Keep that engagement. More than finding an ideal placement of where everything should be in space, can you create this sense of engagement and awareness and activation? So even if you're not super long or really wide, you can still flex your thigh muscles, squeeze your heels together, and draw your thighs to your hips. Even if your feet aren't wide underneath your ankles, that's fine. Create that sense of awareness here. Let your pose expand from there. From the center of your hips, press through your feet, stretch through your legs. Lift through your chest, reach through your fingertips, please. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Skandasana. Bend into your right knee. Sit your hips back. Squeeze heels together. Press up through your feet. Lift into your chest. Can you sit a little bit lower maybe, almost taking your butt down to the ground? 3. Big breaths. 2. And 1. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Place your right hand down. Sweep your left arm up to the sky. Side plank pose, coming to the right side. Right hand down, left foot steps back, side plank pose. You got it, friends. If you want a wild thing, you can step your left foot back, pressing through your feet and lifting through your hips. Nice big stretch. Reach out and expand. Expand. Then with control, bring your left hand down and your left knee into your chest, please. Left hand down, left knee into your chest. You're going to work really hard to not let your left knee come down. And that's exactly what it is. It's work, it's effort, it requires your conscious choice, your intention. Take your left knee across your body towards the right and stretch your left leg now out to the right side. Okay, open your right arm up to the sky. Stretch through your legs, stretch through your arms. Big breath in. Listen carefully. Place your right hand back down. Keep your legs just the way they are. Lower your hips and butt all the way down to the ground. Legs stay exactly as they are. So just a reminder, your left leg is reaching out to the right. Your right leg is towards the back of the mat. You're going to come down onto your forearms here. Really strong and active legs. Breathe. Tone your thighs. In through your nose, out through your nose. Nice, my friends. Isn't this nice? Just a chance to kind of rest and stretch. Look how nice I'm being. Pull your heart forward towards your thumbs. Come back up onto your hands. Press it back, plank pose. Lower down, Chaturanga. Cobra Pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Please lift your right leg up to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest. Step between your hands. Rise up, Crescent Lunge. Solid foundation. Tone the thighs. Legs get really active and strong here. Shins hug in towards the midline. Scissor thighs together. Draw thighs to hips. Don't let that go. Keep that sense of drawing in. Now begin to expand from the center of your hips. Draw your belly in with the front of your hips. Stretch out your legs, please. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn your torso towards the right. First, start to feel it in your obliques. Now twist. Left elbow to right thigh. Back leg really strong. If you need to bring your back knee down, that's fine. Let's see if you can find a lot of support through the back leg if possible, whether it's knee down or up. Inner left thigh lifts, wrap your right hip back. In the center of your hips, press out through your feet, please, and stretch forward through your chest. Release the hands down to the ground. Walk the hands forward and lift your left leg up. Walk your hands over to the right. Take your left fingertips way over to the right and forward. Stretch through your left side body. Bend your left knee. and squeeze your heel in towards your bum. Stack your left hip over your right hip as if you were about to do a wild thing, if you're about to turn it over. Can you really squeeze heel to bum? Lift your left thigh, lift your left knee. Good, Sammy. Lean back, look under your left armpit. Big step back with your left foot, please. Warrior two, rise up. Find your solid foundation. Tone your thighs. Squeeze your heels together, draw thighs to hips. Even if you're not in the longest, deepest lunge, that's definitely okay. Can you create more awareness here? Can you work to be just that much more intentional? Quads flexed, squeeze heels together, draw thighs to hips. Draw your belly in, lift up to the front of the hips. Spin your left thigh back, lift the back of your left thigh. Wrap your right hip under, lift the front of your right hip. Stretch to your legs, deepen your lunge. Really active, stretch against that engagement, please. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Skandasana, left side. Left knee bends. Keep drawing in. Ooh, that looked really cool. Squeeze your heels together. Draw thighs to hips. Get low. Come forward. Side plank pose. Walk your hands forward. Place your left hand down. Take your right arm up. Side plank to your left side. If you want to turn it into a wild thing, can't resist it, step your right foot back. Lift to your hips. Reach to your fingertips, please. Can you get your left glute really active? Nice. Good. Helen, really nice. Good, Sammy. Keep reaching to the ground overhead. Good, Victoria. Nice, Jeff. Come back around. Place your right hand down, please. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hold it. Stretch your right leg out towards your left. Take your left arm up to the sky again and stretch. Stretch to your legs. Stretch to your arms. Lean back. Lower your hips down. Keep your legs just the way they are. Stretch out through your legs. Bring your left forearm down and your right forearm down. Facing the top of the mat, but stretching through the legs. Make sure your legs are active here. You're pressing out through the feet. As you draw the thighs into the hips, press out from hips to thighs. Chest to thumbs extend. All right, feeling good. So we're going to turn this shape in a second into an arm balance, working our way into our Koundinyasana. Let's come back up to plank pose. Walk your hands in, step your right foot back to your left foot, plank pose. Lower down, Chaturanga. Upward dog or Cobra Pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, please. This time, cross your left knee to your right shoulder, rock forward, tap the right arm. Lift your thigh to your ribs, squeeze it. Inhale, send it up and back. Left knee to right arm, rock forward, tap, lift your thigh to your rib and squeeze. Inhale, send it up and back. Now, just knee to nose this time. Step your left foot between your hands. Rise up, please. Crescent lunge. Right into our twist exhale, right elbow to left thigh. Back leg strong. If you want to split your arms, taking your right hand down and opening your left arm up to the sky, you can. Some of you have binds here. It's really a challenging bind. Wrapping your left arm behind your back all the way to your right hip crease and taking your right arm underneath your thighs and pelvis to grab it. It's not an easy bind to get. It's a really big stretch for your shoulders if you have it. One more breath. Legs are strong. Right thigh lifted, left hip back. Everyone, heart forward and twist. Release the hands down to the ground. Walk your hands forward. Float your right leg up and just counter twist. Turn to the left. Stack your right hip over your left hip, please. Bend your right knee. Squeeze your heel to your bum. Step your right foot back. Warrior two. Rise up. Inhale, arms up, straight legs. Exhale, Skandasana. Come forward to the top of the mat, please. Side plank pose, right hand down, left arm lifted. Step your left foot back. If you want wild thing, you can take the wild thing. Kind of nice to open up the front of the hips. And we'll do this one more time. Left hand down, left knee into your chest. Keep the left knee off the ground as best you can. This time we're not going to lower the left leg at all. Open the right arm up to the sky. Lift your left knee towards the ceiling. Stay there, or if you can, extend your left leg out for 3, 2, 1. Place it back, plank pose. Very good work. Lower down, Chaturanga. Cobra Pose, inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Last time, lift your right leg to the sky. Right knee to left shoulder, tap the arm. Inhale, send it up and back. Right knee to left shoulder, tap the arm. Inhale, send it up and back. Bring your knee into your chest, step between your hands. Rise up, Crescent Lunge. Twisting towards your left, right elbow to left thigh. I'm going to use my right hand to kind of help me twist a little deeper. Pressing my hand into my thigh, lifting my belly, pulling the navel in, and I can hook more of my arm over the thigh. Split the arms if you want. We'll hold here for a few breaths. Back leg strong. Lift your inner left thigh, wrap your right hip back. Press through your feet, stretch through your chest. If you want the bind, feel free to take it. Not an easy bind, but you can pull your heart forward through that bind if you have it. 3. Strong legs, 2. Twisting. And 1. Release the bind. If you have it, walk your hands forward to Pablo. Lift your left leg up and stack your left hip over your right hip. Walk your left fingertips forward, please, and look up underneath your left armpit. Squeeze the heel to your bum. Please step your left foot way back behind you. Warrior 2. Left foot steps back, arms up. Straighten your legs. Now Skandasana, left knee bends, get low. Come forward, last time side plank pose. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Step back, side plank or wild thing. Press through your feet, lift through your hips. And one more time, building some more core strength. Right hand coming down, right knee into your chest. You might choose to just stay right here or open your left arm up to the sky. Try not to lower the right leg down. Extend your right leg to the left for 3, 2, plank pose, 1. So good, everybody. Lower down. Wow, everyone did a nice job. Chaturanga. So good, you guys. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Awesome job. Downward facing dog. Okay. We are ready for this. Let's just take one more stretch. Please lift your left leg up and step your left foot as close to your right hand as you can. Left foot to right hand. Straighten your left leg. Walk your right hand towards the left. We're just getting a little bit more into our IT bands. You can walk your left foot towards the right more. Walk your right hand towards the left more. Just a few breaths here. All right, so watch. Here is what we're going to do. We're going to come into our arm balance, which is kind of tricky, but also really fun. A couple of ways you can do it. I'm going to come from this position here. I'm bending into the left knee now. I've already got both of my hands outside of my left leg, thanks to this we just did. Lift the belly, twist a little bit more to the left. Now I'm going to place my left thigh on my right elbow. Lean forward, look forward. This could be where you stay. Lean forward, look forward, tilt your chest forward until maybe your front leg lifts, maybe your back leg lifts. And I'm really extending out through both legs. All right, it'll be harder to lift the back leg, so if you want, you can play around with different variations. All right, just pick something that feels very intentional. So let's stick with the same side for now, and then we'll work the other side. Okay, so we're coming into the same thing again. Now listen, if you don't want to come all the way up on your arms, please work on building strength towards it. Maybe you're going to just bend your elbow or bend your front knee, lower your back and place your hands down. You're going to lean into your hands and lean into your hands, just sort of rocking back and forth here. Lean into your hands. So I'm in this twist. I've got my right elbow outside of my left thigh. Okay, left foot is forward. Then twist it, right elbow to the left thigh. Other arm too, Tina. And then lean into it. You want to work on building strength here in the arms, as well as maintaining the strength of our compression in our legs. Great. Once you've done that side, looks like we've all had a good go at it. Go ahead and just step it back, downward facing dog. We'll do the same thing the other way. Please lift your right leg up. Step your right foot as close to your left hand as you can. Walk your right foot to the left. Walk your hands over to the right. Stretch out your IT band, your TFL, tensor fascial. So you should be in this sort of crisscross applesauce stretch. Right foot forward, left leg back. Great. Turn to your right a little bit more. Work the twist. Stretch through your legs. It's really important that you're working the twist. So if you can, maybe just avoid the camera for a second and just twist towards your right. Whatever that means. Great. From here, we're going to enter into our arm balance now. So your right foot is at the left edge of your mat. You're going to bend into your right knee. Go ahead and drop your back knee down if you need to. And since your hands are already at the right, you should already be in this twist. You can use your hands to help you into it more. I'm going to lift my belly, twist a little bit more to the right. You might not need to do that, but I'm doing that. Hands down. Turn your face, y'all. I'm going to lean forward. Right, my back knee's now lifted. I'm leaning forward until my shoulders are past my wrist. Then I can lift my right leg up, extend it out to the left. Lean forward, and left leg comes up. I'm pressing down and dragging my hands energetically back, hugging the elbows in, lifting through the thighs and stretching through the heart. It's okay if you don't get off the ground. Good. Fatima, come back up for a second. Into a twist. Yeah, right foot forward, left leg back. Even if you're not getting into the arm balance, my friends, work on either twist, okay? Left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Maybe working your hands towards the ground in your twist. And you can just sort of lean to the right. Lean to the right. Hands down, lean to the right. Very good. Good, Pablo. Bend your elbows, lean forward. Lean to the right. Keep your back leg down. Work on bringing your front leg up first if you can. So it will be really hard if you are going into the pose back leg first. You're here and lifting your back leg up. It's going to be really hard to get that bottom leg up and extend it. All right. So if you can, back leg down, lean forward. First, lift your front leg by pointing the toes, flexing the thighs, lifting the inner thighs up. Then lean forward, lift the back leg. Elbows in, heart forward. Great. The goal here isn't necessarily the full pose, but what's built into the pose, the twist and the opportunity to build strength. The twist and the opportunity to build strength. And that's a lot of times what yoga is about. It's about creating these opportunities for us to grow, for us to learn more, to expand our awareness. Think of it like any other lesson or knowledge-based activity you would do. The opportunity to build knowledge or awareness or expand your consciousness arises from a sense of willingness and a desire to do so. Let's go ahead and come onto our backs. Nice job, everybody. That's a tough one, and that's called Eka Pada Koundinyasana, named after the great sage Koundinya, who I believe was the one of the first teachers of the Buddha in his original, before he became the Buddha, he was known as Gautama. And he lived in this palace, and he was a rich aristocrat. And he had a teacher, and I think Koundinya was one of his first teachers, since Buddha is considered the ninth incarnation of Shiva, I believe. So he's revered in the Hindu religion. Let's go ahead and lie on our backs. Just a quick little history lesson for everybody. Lie on your backs, please. Arms by your side. We'll do this quick. Lift your hips up for bridge pose. Place your feet down and lift your hips up. Maybe it's the 7th incarnation of Shiva, not the 9th, but one of the ones, 7 or 9. Lower your hips down. And once again, lift your hips up, bridge pose. Shoulders wriggle underneath you a little bit more. Press to your feet, lift to your outer hips. Breathe deeply, stretch out the body. Press into the back of your head, stretch out to the fronts of your knees. Fill up the space in between with breath, with energy, with awareness. Lower your hips all the way down. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, please. Then thread your left hand through your legs to grab your right shin with both hands. Thread a needle on your back. Left hand and right hand meeting on the right leg. Flex the toes of your left foot and press your left ankle into your right thigh. Pull your right thigh into your left ankle. Just take 2 or 3 breaths here. If you want to rock it out a little bit, you can. Switch legs, right ankle over left thigh. Thread your right hand through, grab a hold of your left shin with both hands. And let's take a happy baby. Unwind, grab your feet, pull your thighs wide and down. Ooh, that feels really good. Rock it out a little bit. Stretch your legs out as best you can, straight legs, taking them wide and down towards the ground. Oh. Press out through your feet, please. Breathe. Oh. We've done a lot of twists today. Bring your knees into your chest. We're just gonna dip in and out of it real quick. Knees to the left, look over your right shoulder. Knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. Knees into your chest, bring your nose to your knee, please. Take a deep breath in. Shavasana. Exhale. Lie back and relax. Nice job today, my friends. A lot of hard work and effort put into your practice. Take a moment to enjoy it. Find satisfaction, find contentment, find bliss right here, right now, as a result of your expansion of awareness and consciousness. You now have this ability of bliss, power of bliss. You have the freedom to recognize it, to utilize it. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, please. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. If you want to stay a little bit longer in your Shavasana, you're welcome to. Big breath in, stretch out your arms and your legs. When you're ready to move, sigh it out, let it go. Your knees into your chest. Oh, that's good. Rock your way up to seated. Sit up tall, hands together at your heart. We'll finish with one Om, celebrating our solidarity, remembering we are part of something bigger. Exhale your breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. The light in me honors the light in you. May that light shine brightly for us all. Thank you for practice. Nice job today, everyone. Really nice work. Thank you so much for tuning in, joining in. You all did so awesome. I appreciate all of you for putting your effort and your willingness to grow and move into the practice. Now, if you have any questions, now is a great time to ask. You can find me on Instagram, Stephen Arcos Yoga. On Facebook, same thing, Stephen Arcos Yoga. Website, stephenarcosyoga.com. Or email Stephen@StephenArcosYoga. If you have the ability to donate and gift, find me on Venmo, Stephen Arcos Yoga, or on PayPal, paypal.me/Stephen Arcos Yoga. Thanks so much for everything. Please don't be shy, reach out, say hello, ask questions. Love to hear from y'all. Thank you so much.